What's happening, everybody, and welcome to episode 81 of the Good Kraken podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside the queen of bitchin' herself, Jenesy Gabrielle. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, you know, just out here.
My heart, that was so sweet.
Listen. We're out here doing the thing. We're out here just being comfy and cozy and not sick like Devin. And it's
thanks. All right, yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Please don't. We're praying for your brain. Please don't. That voice that we're talking about actually is the 5-star man with the 10 fingers sick ass plan. That's Devin, the man Stanford. What's happening, Devin, baby? What's happening, baby? with your medicine bomb, I got you.
It gets longer every week.
That's. I wish I could say that. Vandal in
chat.
The
nice thing about being an AFAB person is I can choose my size. So.
Yes, you can, baby. Yes, you can.
Touche. Well played. Vandal in the chat says, "Yeah, fuck you, Devin."
Hey, Vandal. Go look at the base.
Yeah, Daisy talk. That last voice that you guys heard is the Lord of the Underworld themselves, Wreck-It Raven. Let's go. We have the return of the Raven Lord. Oh my God, it's so exciting. Welcome back. How have you been?
You know, I've honestly been pretty fucking good. I've been pretty fucking good. I'm better now. Mm-hmm. Right? But I've been pretty fucking good.
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm ready.
Cute Post Malone better now?
Oh, yeah. I'm leaving. Okay. What happened was I said I was better. I gotta go.
Yeah. I was better. I'm not now. Yeah.
Raven's gonna head out. Peace out.
Got a piece.
Nice having you on the show.
Raven, what is new, my love? How what? Give us some fill in on what's been up with you.
Okay, well, I recently just got my Twitch partner gift, so now that means I'm fucking official. All right, thank you. Yeah, got a bunch of cool stuff. I also am now partnered with Blackcraft Cult.
Oh, Ernell, drop dope. A Nolan bomb. Drop a Nolan horn.
Nolan bomb horn. Right now. Let's go. Oh my God, I'm so.
But yeah, honestly, I've just been keeping it together, doing what I'm doing. Like I feel really good for the first time in a very long time, and we're just gonna go.
Listen,
hell yeah.
We've missed you. We've missed you.
Okay? I missed y'all so much.
Yeah, like we've needed you here. Okay, and you're now you're living out our goth dreams of being sponsored by Blackcraft. You know what I'm saying? Because I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that real bad.
Raven, I want you to know.
You can always use code Wreck-It Raven for 15% off your purchase.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna have to tell my partner Sierra because they love that shit. Last Christmas, I got her that waist purse that attaches to your like the belt waist purse. I got her that, and she loves that thing.
Perfect.
So,
we love that.
It looks good too. But it's a good look. It's a good look, honestly, because Sierra's out here just pirate vibes. I love it.
Oh yeah. One thing I want to say, Raven, you were on I think the second podcast I ever did. The second one.
Yes, you were. Raven was on the second episode that Devin was ever on. And we are almost 1 year after that. We've come full circle, y'all. We've come full circle. Good Kraken's gone very far since having Raven be a part of this since day one. I love all three of you motherfuckers so damn much. Yeah. So damn much. I love all of you. Raven, we missed you so damn much too.
I miss y'all. Oh honestly. God. Thanks for letting me come back, y'all.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, there wasn't an option.
I know. Yeah, it's true. You're gonna be here one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what? I like that. Okay.
Also,
speaking of
go
ahead.
This is the first time. Yeah, don't fucking cut me off, Devin.
Don't segue yet.
This is the first time that I've gotten to stream with Raven.
It is. This is the first piece of content with both of you. Yeah.
We love that. I y'all can't hear this, but I am playing my air horn.
I'll do it for you. There you go.
Ernell, where's your air horn?
I don't have an air horn yet. I'm working on it. Yeah, I'll get us an air horn.
What?
I'll get us an air
You got a
horn.
Stream Deck and you don't have an air horn?
I got the Nolan horn. I got the Nolan horn. You know what I'm saying? Esco says my favorite people in the chat. And Xander said I need Ernell in that pentagram one piece. I'll make it happen for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'll make it happen.
Cut me. To be fair, when you and I started talking at the same time, Jenesy, hello everybody. Jenesy is the queen of bitch, and welcome to the Good Kraken podcast. Because Ernell did not introduce her yet. So
yes, I introduced Jenesy first. That was first.
Thank you very
Jenesy
much.
was first. Oh yeah. Devin's sick.
It's okay.
You see what
introductions
is this really is a family reunion.
Yes,
so
it
welcome.
is. Yes, it
if
is.
you put raisins in the potato, the macaroni salad, get the fuck out.
Yeah, well, yo, facts.
We don't want your kind.
We don't want
here.
your fucking raisins because it's Chili Gang for fucking life. Chili's Gang for fucking life, y'all. Welcome to Chili's and welcome to Good Kraken, because today we're talking E3's zombie-like shamble, Scott Pilgrim, getting a comeback, our favorite movies of 2021, and much, much more, because this is the Good Kraken podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenshow, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea. Give it to me, Devin. Give it to me. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can watch us record the show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. And if you're watching live, you have a very important job. You can head on over to Fact Check in the official Good Kraken Discord channel, where you can keep us humble and correct when we screw up information during the show. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, and we'd love for you to give that to us to help keep us pushing content out for all of you listening and or watching at home. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, by clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel.
Okay, here I go.
By searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there and on Raven's big red button. Devin. We have some captain's orders. Please invite all your friends, all your family to join our Discord, show them our podcast, share around your favorite episodes of GK content, get them onto our YouTube, get them a part of the Squid Squad family. We are in 2022, the official, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but it is the year of the Kraken, y'all. It is the year of the Kraken. And we are...
It is the year of the Kraken.
It is the year of the Kraken.
Oh,
Year of the Kraken!
It is the year of the Kraken. We are here to bombard all of you. We're here to do it. We're doing it. We're fucking up all your lives. It's gonna be a damn good time. We are chat's popping off. I love all you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. This is great. This is great, dude. I am so here for this. Devin, first off, we have some little waves.
Was that me, or was that the sound?
No, that was
effect?
us. That was us. Yeah. That was
okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Our splash screens. You're good. Our literal splash screens. It's okay. You're good. You're good. Devin, what is Little Waves?
Yeah. So Little Waves is we take some news stories that we felt were good enough to mention, but not quite big enough for us to dive into completely. So we got a few things on the list here today. So Genshin Impact 2.4 update removes cross-save support for Battle Pass rewards on PlayStation. Genshin Impact supports cross-save between PlayStation and PC, and before this update, cross-save feature included Battle Pass rewards, so players on PC and mobile could redeem Battle Pass rewards even if their accounts were created on PlayStation. However, those players will now need to redeem those rewards through the PlayStation Network. When trying to claim Battle Pass rewards, players will be met with a message that says unable to collect using the current platform. Please use the platform on which you made the purchase. That's kind of yikes.
Big yikes. I dropped it in chat. That's big old fucking yikes, right?
Because there's a lot of games that I play that are cross save between console and PC, and they figured it out. And don't do that.
Who would have thunk that PlayStation would be the ones to fight against cross save? Like, who would have fucking thought? Like,
I know.
Like, oh my fucking god! Like, dude, it's I'm so over it, man. Can we just fucking get like universal crossplay, universal cross save? Like, we're it's 2022, y'all. It's the year of the fucking Kraken. We still, do not have every single game on the same fucking page here. Okay,
Sony are like almost like the Republicans of gaming. They just don't want to share things, and they don't want people to be well off.
Can you not say that?
I'm just saying. They want to be exclusive and not inclusive, Ernell.
I listen. If you're trying to say that my PS5 is Donald Trump,
I never said that, but you did. So
the shoe fits, right? The shoe fits. I see you. I see you. Keep it pushing, Devin. Keep it going.
He sips his tea, literally.
There's nothing else to add there. And I'm over it.
Ernell's just like, fuck.
Damn, they might be right.
Ernell, it doesn't matter. You have a PS5 now.
I know. I just gotta take it. I just gotta own it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
So, Fallout TV series begins production in 2022. Westworld co-creator to direct pilot. Deadline reported the production time and revealed Jonathan Nolan is set to direct the series premiere. Additionally, Captain Marvel writer Geneva Robertson Dworet?
Is that how you would pronounce that?
Dworet? I think it's Dworet.
We're not sorry for fucking up your name. It's hard.
Get a new name.
Yeah. And Portlandia in Silicon Valley's Graham Wagner will serve as the series showrunners. This is still no word on the cast or the plot of the Fallout show. Honestly, I think for writing, that's actually a really good fit.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's supposed to be post-apocalyptic. It's supposed to be morbid. It's supposed to have humor in it. And it's supposed to have a hero element.
Very much
so. I think writing-wise and direction-wise, I think they're hitting it on the money. Do we know where this is coming out of? Like what platform is doing it? Is it Amazon or is it HBO? Do you guys know?
I think if I remember correctly, it is a Amazon production. Because I think they're using some of the team from the Lord of the Rings show.
Yeah, it's Amazon. I just checked.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that because Amazon's been doing pretty good lately. I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that Amazon just kind of knows that, like, i.e. Lord of the Rings or Fallout, they know there is a huge fan base and a huge cult following behind both of those properties. So they know they can't fuck it up like Netflix has. So
I don't have a lot of faith in Amazon, to be honest. Their shows tend to kind of suck. If we're being frank.
Yeah, they're kind of shotgunny, right? Because it's like Invincible, the animated show, phenomenal, but then like it is very hit and miss. But like the ones that do hit really well, The Boys, like
Well, even then, like they were the ones who did Carnival Row, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good show, but it's also like you can tell that it was made by Amazon. You know what I mean? Like it's a good show. It's a good show, but there's like
at least it's not the CW.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
There you go. True. Which actually some breaking news. I do fuck
with the CW a bit.
Some breaking news found out this morning. Give you all the horn. The CW is put themselves up for sale. Their company is on sale right now. Yeah, because they're ass. Like,
yeah. Wait. I don't think wasn't CW under the Warner Brothers umbrella.
It was, yeah. But now they're on sale. They're trying to get bought. They're trying to get purchased. Trying to get acquisitionized. That's the word for it.
And before Microsoft buys the CW and has their own TV.
Oh God,
platform.
no!
And then they put John Patrick at the head of it.
Speaking
of,
I would be even more upset if that wasn't actually like plausible.
It's so possible. But anyway, speaking of TV, The Boys season 3 will premiere in June.
Okay.
So season 3 will premiere its first 3 episodes worldwide on Prime Video June 3rd, 2022. The remaining 5 episodes airing Friday, through July 8th.
Pause. Esco redeemed. Hydrate. Drink. Drink.
Hydrate. I got my medicine ball. It's got water in it.
I'm gonna have to pee in the next 5 minutes.
That's okay. Pee.
Y'all can't be
You know what I'm
fucking with my
right
infinitesimal bladder.
Oh,
like,
welcome,
that's not cute.
Highlash.
Oh my God, Highlash and chat! Look at these beautiful humans. Oh, we love you. We love you.
Highlash.
Oh my God,
I will
we
wax
love you so
poetic about
much.
Highlash
Hi.
any and every day.
Hi, we miss you. We miss you. We hope you've been good. We hope you've been good. Does The Boys season 3 do anything for y'all?
Yes.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, Jenesy, you should. You should, Jenesy. As our Marvel partner, like you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It is a cheek in tongue. So it's a comic book, but it was written originally as sort of a fucked up version of the Justice League. So it's supposed to give you this like take of like, what if the Justice League happened and they were revered as gods, they were revered as celebrities, but every single one of them were still like a human emotionally, to the point where like they let the fame get to their heads. So they're all fucked up. They're all super
So kind of like
up.
Watchmen. Kind of like Watchmen.
Like Watchmen.
Way more fucked up than Watchmen.
Way more fucked up than Watchmen. Yeah, it's like
I can get with that.
Just to give you an example, the guy who was supposed to be Superman, quote unquote, has a scene where he's jerking off on top of the Empire State Building and saying, "I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want."
I mean, you know.
Like, let's be honest. If we could fly to the top of the Empire State Building, would we do anything different?
Probably not.
Yes, because I would have a whole fucking set up there, and we would be going at it.
Only fans.
Only towers. Only heights. Only
Phantoms. Fine.
Devin, go on. I'm sorry.
Anyways, Boys season 3, June 3rd, 2022. What's up? New Pixar movie, Turning Red, skips theaters for Disney Plus. Disney announced Turning Red will debut exclusively on its streaming service starting March 11th.
What the hell?
Disney will still release the movie theatrically in markets where Disney Plus is not available.
I am so fucking excited for this movie, guys. I'm so fucking excited.
I've not. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
It's a little girl.
It's a red panda.
She turns into a red panda. The main
Oh
character
my
gets turned into a
God.
red panda.
I
am
have
so
seen this one. It looks
fucking
adorable.
excited for this, and I'm very excited that Disney is finally saying, "Listen, we know there's a fucking pandemic. You might not want to go to fucking theaters right now, so let's put this on Disney Plus for all of you to pay an exorbitant amount of money for."
And I like that they've been doing that, like particularly with the children's movies too.
Yes.
Like I don't think there has been a children's release that they've had that they haven't immediately put on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense for like children's movies to just go straight to Disney Plus. It really does. Because who the fuck wants to sit there with a 5-year-old in a movie theater?
I've done it.
Yeah, but not everybody's kids can sit still for more than an hour.
I was gonna say,
You know
like
what I mean?
my kid is a special case because they love movies. Arwen is
That's
very
awesome.
enthralled with that. I'm very fortunate.
You're very
for that.
fortunate.
My nephew, on the other hand, my nephew Zayden is just
chaos.
He's not a good time. He's not a good time. He was very not a good time. We went and saw Spider-Man the other night with my family. I took them out for it for their Christmas, their late Christmas present, and it was an interesting experience.
Chaos.
We had a majority of the theater to ourselves because it was like a Wednesday night, so that was a good time. Bye, Jesse Pyro. What's happening? Welcome in. Welcome to the family. Hello. It's tight. Welcome in. We hope you're having a good day. We hope you're having a good day. No, I'm excited for this. I'm on the same boat.
Hell yeah.
I think it's going to be very cute.
Can we do like I damn it, man. We got to figure out a Disney Plus solution to this because like we really need to do a watch party.
Disney Plus.
We really need to do a watch party.
I mean, if we all have it, we can all just press start at the same time.
Well,
within Disney Plus, they actually have the ability to do watch parties.
They do.
Do they really?
Is there? Okay. Yeah. Now, because like we were looking at like things as far as like screen recording and stuff because it won't let you share like the screen of it on Discord, so you actually have to do an in-app watch party to do it because Disney's like piracy protections are just bonkers. And so that's more so what I mean. But if we just do like in-app watch party, should be totally fine.
Yeah,
should be totally fine.
Yeah. We can all still hang out in Discord and do that. So
yeah, totally. Jesse Pyro says chicken noodle soup kind of day and Panera salad. How they treating you, my queen?
Mighty good.
Thumbs up. It's good. We're doing great.
We're good.
I'm doing okay.
I need help. I'm just kidding.
Don't do that. You're gonna make them think that we're torturing you on the low key.
I'm being held against my will.
Oh my!
This is
I'm
why
totally
this is the
being held
first time.
against my will.
This is why this is the first time Raven and I have been on chat before together.
Yeah.
Is that the reason, or is it because you guys are gonna
being
talk about
tortured.
like having a giant orgy on top of the Empire State Building?
I mean, why not Why limit my creativity and Genesy's creativity?
Are you
All
saying
right,
that you've
all
been
right.
preventing us from coming together because
Wow.
you didn't want us to have a good time?
That's homophobic.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even.
Fuck you, Ernell.
I love you, Raven. I love you so much.
All right. Speaking of harassment, Dead by Daylight removes leather face mask after it's used for in-game harassment. Members of the community has shared their experiences with people targeting and harassing them while using these masks. Behavior Interactive said in a blog post, "Those reports were disheartening to hear, and we absolutely condemn this behavior. We are not comfortable having these masks in-game when they are used as a tool to spread hate."
I'm not trying to cry my
Behavior
eyelashes
interactive.
off today. I hate it here.
Yeah, you do.
Save
Yeah, you do.
players who unlock their skins with 6,000
Iridescent
shards.
Yeah.
Iridescent shards.
Yeah, it's
And in-game
currency.
currency to unlock cosmetics. So
Good for them, first
Yes.
of all. Let me just say
Yeah.
good for them. Like, I know
Yeah.
we're laughing because that segue was fucking genius and
Just
awesome.
wonderful.
amazing.
Just fucking fun.
You're
phenomenal.
incredible.
Good for
Devin.
them because it is. I mean, we've seen this. We've seen how there are inclusive and diverse spaces
Yeah.
that aren't really that way because there is a section of a player base or a community that ruins it for the rest of everybody. So good for them for fucking taking a stand because that's ridiculous.
Finally too. And the thing
Yeah.
that's not mentioned here is like the whole ordeal about the whole like blackface thing, generally speaking, when it came to this, is like why it took this long. I don't have any clue, but fucking finally, can we just say finally they fucking did it. They did it. And now people can play Dead by Daylight and not feel unsafe because that's what fucking matters. Like playing video games and feeling safe while you do it. Like it's good that we're taking that step, and it's good that they're finally getting a chance to listen. Is it too late? No, because Dead by Daylight obviously has a very, very tight community, very, very tight fan base over there. We want everyone to feel fucking safe in video games. Okay, can we just have everyone feel safe and be able to play video games and not feel like that like the world's trying to fucking hunt them down? You know what I mean? Like, can we not do that?
Would be nice.
Yeah.
well, that's why I play DayZ, because you do not feel
Shut
safe.
the
while
fuck
playing that.
up! I fucking hate you so much.
If I knew what today was going to be, I would not have agreed.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, you would have.
Yeah,
You would have.
You know you love
Listen,
us.
we've
love
all
us.
I would have.
we've been jumping into the storm together
No,
for
no.
a year now. You definitely would have.
I totally, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, in all actuality, what I mean is that game is just chaos all the time.
Jesse in chat
Chaos.
says like, can we play Phasmo and have the haters ruin it? LOL.
What?
I mean, like, yeah, you know what I mean.
I don't have haters ruin Phasmo because I don't play with people I don't know.
Oh, there you go. That's a secret. That's a secret. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That is it. That is it.
That's
Devin,
it. That's
what's
it.
our last little wave, my guy?
So, this one, I don't know if you remember this. This wasn't on my predictions for this year, but this was on my predictions for the following year.
Yes, it was.
I mean, the previous year.
Yes, it was.
Ubisoft is bringing its subscription service to Xbox.
Yep.
So they aren't announcing exactly when its subscription service will arrive on Xbox, only that it will be coming to Xbox in the future. So Ubisoft also announced that Rainbow Six Extraction will be coming to Game Pass at launch, and I believe that was January 21st.
Perfect. I love that.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I think that's good because that's just more games that are accessible to people for a cheaper, more affordable price.
Mhm.
And it's another consumer friendly move that we're looking for. And I'm curious to see if the reason why they haven't announced its full service subscription plan for Xbox, if they are going to partner up with Game Pass and like for $5 more a month, you also get this, because right now with Game Pass Ultimate, you also get EA Play as well. So they have EA subscription service tied into it for, $15 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'd be cool to see if they do that, because boy, as much as I'm not happy with a lot of things that Ubisoft has done in the past that we've heard a lot of reports about, there are some quality content from some quality creators over there that has been coming out.
There are.
So
yeah. And we want to support that. I mean, like, honestly, like, this was a really smart move on their part, right? Like, Ubisoft's kind of going through the ringer right now, which is good because they need to be fucking held accountable. But at the same time, too, like, that means they're going to start grasping for straws to, like, get people to look at their stuff. And, like, it was a smart move. It was a smart business decision for them to do this. And I hope to see that, like, with the push of them making better fucking decisions as a company, period. We all know what that fucking means. And then also, trying to pay their developers by making more money. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Jesse in the chat says, I mean, that's how I got introduced to Sea of Thieves day one. Exactly.
With Game Pass. Exactly.
Breeze Knees in the chat. Happy Saturday, y'all. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the family. Yes, of course. Welcome
to the Squid Squad.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to add something really, really small.
Of course.
That is kind of a cool thing. But there was an article that was put out on CNN that Taco Bell might be offering a $10 subscription.
Yeah.
Where you can get a taco.
Let's go. I need it.
So I know that's a little wave, and then it didn't make it, so I'm putting it there.
So
thank you.
To ride on that little wave yesterday.
I will ride on that little wave.
I used the Taco Bell app for the first time. I used it.
Okay. How'd it go?
And you can build your own cravings box in the app.
Oh yeah,
I do love that.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language.
And if you guys like Taco Bell and you haven't downloaded this app, let me tell you, they give you a free Doritos.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you. All right, they give you a free Doritos Locos taco just for using it. All right.
Jesse in the chat. Yeah, and the ripple effect of the Activision Blizzard with working conditions. Exactly what we were talking about. Of course, like, video game industry is kind of like a little on fucking fire right now, which is tight because it means we're going to start purging the fuckers that are in it. They're just making everything terrible for everybody. We're getting there. One day at a time. Yeah. We're getting there. Just smoke them the fuck out.
By Jesse Pyro just made a good point. Taco Bell does have wings right now.
They do.
They're being test sold in California at the moment.
And here, the one right here on Stark.
Fuck off. No way.
Them.
Fuck off. No way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you. I'm here for it. I'm going to get my my hands on that. I'm going to be the first one in line, we're going to go ahead and be the first in line for the Helm. We're going right in there. We're going right ding, into ding. It. We're going right in it. Ding ding. Squawk squawk squawk. The Helm, everybody, is our main news segment. We can be giving you guys some important news stories here. First up, E3 2022 will be an online only again following COVID-19 surges. This comes from Keim Gartenberg over at The Verge, and it reads like this. E3, one of the largest video game trade shows of the year, will once again be an only online event this summer. Online only, excuse me, I flipped those words. The ESA has announced, citing ongoing concerns around the COVID-19 pandemic. The news, first reported by VentureBeat, marks the third year in a row that E3 will have skipped its in-person event due to the pandemic. Quote, due to the ongoing health risks surrounding COVID-19 and its potential impact on the safety of exhibitors and attendees, E3 will not be held in person in 2022, the ESA commented in a statement to VentureBeat. We are nonetheless excited about the future of E3 and look forward to announcing more details soon, end quote. The ESA has originally planned to bring back E3 as an in-person conference in 2022, announcing in April 2021, when it officially moved that year's conference to a digital event, that, quote, the ESA looks forward to coming back together to celebrate E3 2022 in person, end quote. But with the onset of the Omicron variant, aka the Omarion variant,
Don't do that man like that. Y'all are rude. Y'all are rude.
I have
Don't do that
been
man like that.
defending him.
Listen,
I've been defending him.
did you guys see his video though? He's owning the fuck out of it. He's owning the fuck out of it. Like he put out a video
y'all
that was
ain't
like
need to do that man like that. That's rude as fuck.
he put out a video that was like, listen, I'm not a virus. I'm just Omarion. it was tight. It was tight. It was fucking tight. But with the onset of the Omicron variant and case numbers surging in the United States, the ESA appears to have decided that it's not worth the risk of hosting a conference packed with thousands of journalists, game developers, and fans this summer. E3's cancellation of an in-person event is the latest in a series of major events that have been derailed by COVID's latest surge. The Grammys award show was just indefinitely postponed from its original January 31st date, while the Sundance Film Festival is also going online only too. The ESA isn't the only one looking forward to summer gaming events. Shortly after the news that E3 2022 would be a virtual event, gaming industry personality Jeff Keighley announced that his own Summer Games Fest event, which itself strove to fill the space left by E3's cancellation 2020, would also be returning in 2022. Okay, Raven, I need to hear from you on this, okay? Like, what does this do for you? This is obviously a good decision.
Yes.
Is E3 dying?
I don't think E3 is dying. I think E3 is adapting and evolving, which we have to do in this current panini that we are experiencing, right? I don't think that it's a bad thing, because millions of people are still going to be watching, and it just makes it more accessible. Right. Because there's a lot of people who can't, go to E3 for various different reasons. And so now that it is online, we are going to see a lot of people be able to attend this event and be able to be in the know if they choose to. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think, they're just evolving, they're learning, they're growing, they're doing what they have to do to keep people safe. And I think that is being shown as a priority, and I respect the hell out of them for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wish more events would fucking do this, right? Because apparently not everyone's on the same fucking page. Unfortunately, I wish. But Devin, our other Game Boy here, little Game Boy. Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Thoughts. Does this hit the gas for you? Like, what are you thinking on E3 2022 and after? Where's this going for you?
So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of, we get rid of a lot of the big stages of E3 and all the announcements are more online based. You know what I mean? Like the conferences and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised at that. I'd be totally okay with them doing that. But I could see them in the future when it's safer to have that hands-on expo experience still, so people can try out new tech, new software, new games, stuff like that. I don't think E3's dying, like Raven said. They are adapting, and E3 has always been a staple. And I know for me and Ernell, we've always wanted to go to E3, but we haven't yet. You know what I mean?
We will, and we will one day. I'm telling you.
And to me, this news just says, "Hey, good Kraken, you guys have another year. Get shit in order. We'll see you. We'll see you guys in 2023. That's what this says to me.
Also, hang tight. Watch that good Kraken E3 full reactions day, because we will be doing that. I promise y'all that.
Oh yeah,
we'll be doing reactions.
We did it this last E3. We did it for the Game Awards. We will do it annually from now on.
Yes,
so
absolutely. It will be a damn good time. It'll be a damn good time. Yeah. I mean, I big time agree. I don't think E3 is quite dead. I know the conversation is alive and well. E3 is just too big in the games industry. They're not going to do it. They're not going to let themselves die.
There's too many people within the industry that have a say that do not want E3 to go away. So
yeah. Very much so.
So just with that being a fact, it's not going to disappear. And even if the term E3 disappears, the same time of year, every year, same time frame, people will be doing conferences. Guaranteed.
Absolutely.
E4 conference. It'll be great.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Yeah. Speaking of greatness, though, Jenesy, do you want to take our second news story, my love? Oh, you're muted.
Oh, no.
You're muted.
Oh, no,
you're muted, Lovey. You're muted. Oh no. Hi.
I always do that.
It's
I call yourself a streamer if you don't mute yourself at some point. No, you can't.
Yeah,
You're
no,
good. You're on track.
100%. You're good. Welcome in.
At least I didn't delete myself from the call this time, because that happens
it's okay.
almost
It's
every
okay.
time.
It's okay.
Almost every time. Scott Pilgrim anime series in development at Netflix. By do I read this?
Jason Geesow is his name.
Jason Geesow, yeah, from Game Informer. Netflix is developing a Scott Pilgrim anime series, Variety has confirmed with sources. The show will be produced by UCP Brian Lee O'Malley, who created the Scott Pilgrim graphic novel series, would write and executive produce the anime version along with Ben David Grabinski. That is a first name. So his first name is Ben David.
Ben David.
No spaces. That's his name.
Ben
That's
David.
Amazing.
Yeah, that is a thing.
B. David.
That's a name.
Benny
Gabrielle to Ben David.
Benny Dave. I'm Benny Dave.
I'm just saying, at least it's not bend over. You know what I'm saying? But if it was cool.
Kind of wish it was. Anyways.
Bend over Grabinski? Yeah. I'm sorry, Ben David. I'm sorry.
David.
Benny Dave said.
Oh my lord.
The pair would also serve as showrunners. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Science SARU would provide the animation. Oh my God, why did you give me the one with the hardest words? Ian Young Choi of Science SARU. Young Choi. I'm sorry, I can't read.
No, it's okay. We love you. We love you.
So is it SARU or is it SARU?
Saru. Yeah.
SARU. Okay, so it's not an acronym. Okay.
It is an acronym, but they just say it as Saru. So,
okay.
Yeah,
all right. We can do this. Yeah. I can read. I can, in fact,
we love
read.
you. Yes, you're supported here.
We'll produce with Abel Gongora on board to direct. Edgar Wright. I'm sorry.
You nailed Edgar Wright. You nailed that. Benny, Dave. And Edgar Wright are just thriving here. I love it. I love it so much.
I'm so sorry. It's not funny. I just started to laugh.
Because you felt it too. You felt it. You were like, yep, nailed that one. Fucking nailed that landing. Let's go. Oh my God. Yeah.
The only way that could have been worse if it was like John Smith. It's like, yeah.
Wait. Is it still there?
I'm going to pee.
Is it still there?
What's still there? What's still there?
The command.
Which one?
Mr. Anderson.
Oh no, I took it off. It's not used.
Damn it.
We never used it. I do need to make a new one for Benny Cum for Benedict Cumberbatch, because that's been a thing. It's been a thing. I've been he's officially Benny Cum. Anyways, Edgar Wright. What did Edgar Wright do, Jenesy?
Edgar Wright, who was behind the film Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, would executive produce alongside Nira Park, Mark Platt, Jared LaBeouf, and Adam Siegel of Mark Platt Productions, as well as Michael Bacall. Netflix declined to comment. Go figure. Them. The graphic novels followed the titular Scott, a slacker and bassist living in Toronto.
Bassist. Come on, don't do me like that. It's bassist, not bassist.
It's a bassist.
Jenesy's dying. The bassist.
They're never gonna let me read the news again.
No, we are. This is great. This is great content. This is good content. The bassist.
I can't wait to put this on TikTok.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I need to stop laughing long enough to try to.
Good. It's okay. The bassist is looking out for you. He's protecting you from the bass. He's.
Ernell, you're such a dickhead.
I know.
I have dyslexia, you assholes. Anyway,
I love you.
He is in fact a bassist living in Toronto. He falls in love with a girl named Ramona Flowers.
Do you want me to finish for you? Do you want me to finish for you? Are you gonna?
No,
Okay.
I can do this.
You can do this.
That was just objectionably funny.
I'm happy for you.
Objectively.
I'm happy for you. You got it. You got it. It's okay. It's okay. You got this.
Oh my god. But first must defeat her 7 evil exes so they can date. What the fuck? Okay. 6 volumes of the graphic novel were published, with the most recent dropping in 2010. The film version was released in 2010. Michael Cera starred. How do you say that fucking name? Michael Cera? Sarah? Whatever.
Sarah. That's
Cera.
Yeah, Michael Cera. That's Juno boy.
Sarah.
Juno boy. Yeah, Michael Cera.
Oh, yeah.
Have you not seen this movie?
Have you not seen Scott Pilgrim
Probably
versus the
not.
World? Yeah, I don't think you have. Yeah.
It came out, now it's been 10 years, so I can watch it because I have to
Yes.
watch things 10 years late.
Yes,
you
very
know?
much so. Yes,
You
that,
know?
that is the rule.
Okay.
That is the rule. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, Juno Boy starred as Scott, with Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Ramona. The film also starred Jason Schwartzman, Kieran Culkin, Chris Evans, Anna Kendrick, Allison Pill, and Brandon Ruth, among others. The film has achieved cult status since its release. This is the latest Netflix anime project to be announced in recent years. The streaming giant has previously announced anime shows based on the popular properties like The Terminator, Splinter Cell, Far Cry, and Army of the Dead.
Don't watch Army of the Dead.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. For a second, I thought you were going to say I said that wrong. I'm like,
No,
Army
you're right.
of the Dead. There's no other way to read that. Grabinski most recently developed Are You Afraid of the Dark reboot for Nickelodeon. He is repped by CAA.
Kaplan Perone and Bloom Hergott. There you go. There we go.
No,
Because
because
their kid Bloom.
What? Bloom. Yeah, I know. That's the first name, right?
I can read Bloom. I know how to read Bloom. Bloom.
Oh no, it's just
last name,
the
though.
running of the things. The running of the things. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
O'Malley is repped to forward. No, I was laughing because CAA, I was thinking of the acronym earlier.
Caw!
I was like, what if you're not
Caw!
supposed to? Yeah, come on.
He's repped by Caw.
Anyway,
Caw.
that's why I laughed.
I'm glad we're on the same page. We're on the same page. So I don't have a lot to say on this because it's
Thank
Scott
God.
Pilgrim. My main thing is I'm happy that they're doing this because and Jenesy, I'm sure you will feel this too when you're watching it. There's a big difference between the comics and how they handle Scott Pilgrim as a character versus the movie, the live action Scott Pilgrim, where live action Scott Pilgrim. Well, both Scott Pilgrim's just kind of scummy as a character, generally speaking. He's just kind of a scummy fucking dude. In the movie, they sort of romanticize it, and in the comics, they like hold him accountable for it. And they don't really touch on him being held accountable for it in the live action movie. And that's what I want them to do in this now that they have an opportunity to, because they never really voice that. Like he's out here just doing the fucking most in this live action movie with Michael Cera jumping out of a fucking window and shit. But they never talk about how like, dog, he's kind of being an asshole. He's kind of being a fucking doucher, and nobody's saying anything about it. But in the comics, he's like getting his ass whooped left and right about him being an asshole. You know, and I want them to do it. I want them to do it.
Yeah.
Now, Devin, you obviously like Scott Pilgrim. What's this doing for you?
So again, Netflix is hit or miss. They either royally fuck things up or they do it right. You know, i.e. The Witcher, i.e. Cowboy Bebop.
Death Note.
Yes.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Death Note.
Oh, we don't talk about Death Note. We don't talk about Death
Yeah, we
Note.
don't talk about that.
Yeah,
I was
Probably
like,
Willem
I know they
Dafoe's worst
whitewashed
movie.
the fuck out of it, but I was really excited when I heard that Willem Dafoe was going to be the voice of Ryuk.
Right?
And
Yeah,
they just
no,
fucking
perfect.
like
Let's
perfect
he
casting.
literally is perfect for that role, and he had like 5 lines, and I was like, I want to fucking riot. Like y'all literally just took this and made it white, angsty teen bullshit, and I fucking hate you for it.
Like I can't
And the
believe
only dope ass white dude that you put in this fucking film, you fucking let sit in the corner.
right. Period. And then the other kid is just like, like he's gonna like crying the entire fucking show. Why? They don't need to do this.
Yeah, no,
I
so I just hope they do it right. There's a lot of people working on this, obviously. A lot of, people, big pants.
Big pants. Big pants.
They're gonna do the thing. I have nothing else to say till I actually see it.
Sure. That makes sense. Big pants. Big pants. I got some big pants for this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm interested to see who they get as the cast to play all the characters, though.
Big pants.
Yeah.
I'm just stuck on that. So okay,
Big
cool.
pants. Big
But-
pants.
but-
Big
We got
pants.
some big
they
pants
got-
up in
they
the
got
building,
some-
baby.
They got some Janko Gene energy.
Oh shit!
Janko
Oh shit! No,
jeans.
you did
That is a
not.
deep cut. That is a deep cut. Wow. Jenesy, watch Scott Pilgrim. Watch Scott Pilgrim.
I'll think about it.
yeah.
You haven't sold me, to be honest.
Chris Evans is in it,
Sold
though.
me.
Listen,
Chris Evans is in it.
listen.
I do know that.
It has
I
a
saw
cult
that.
following for a reason. It is a fun movie.
Mhm.
I want you to watch it because I want to hear your opinion on the
Yeah.
character dynamics because I feel like you would have a very
Are you
interesting
ready
take of this movie.
Am I going to be angry? Is that what you're
No,
You'll be
you're
mad at
you're
Scott
angry?
Pilgrim. You'll be mad at Scott Pilgrim.
You'll be mad at Scott Pilgrim. You're gonna love the empowerment of all the other characters, though. I will
do love
promise you
to
that.
be mad at men. So
Yes,
I'm down.
right. We do love that. We do love that. Raven, my love, take us with our
Me.
last story, please.
Okay, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm gonna fuck up. But here we are. I'm an old ass biddy, and y'all are just gonna have to deal with it.
Let's do it.
Anyway, Sony confirms its next VR headset. It is called PSVR 2, which is very fucking,
Who would have
creative.
thunk, right? Who would have thunk?
Yeah.
And this comes from Taylor Lyles on IGN. During its CES 2022 press conference, Sony shared new details on its upcoming successor to the PSVR, confirming that the PSVR 2 is the official name of the next-gen head-mounted display. Perfect. We love that.
Sony with numbered iterations. Who would have thought?
Who would have? During the press conference, Sony dropped a lot of new information on the highly anticipated headset. This includes the name of the controllers, officially called the Sense controllers,
Yep.
which
Sense
will
controllers.
offer things such as haptic feedback, a trademark feature available in the DualSense controller. The latest PS blog post notes that the PSVR 2 will feature an OLED or OLED display with a 2000 by 2040 per eye panel resolution. The headset will also support 90 hertz and 120 hertz with a field of view of approximately 110 degrees. Sony also notes that the PSVR 2 will include 4 cameras on the headset and a controller tracking IR camera for per eye tracking. Your movements and the direction you look at are reflected in game without the need for an external camera, Sony notes in the blog post. In addition to new information on the PSVR 2, Sony also announced one of the first new games confirmed to run on the next-gen headset, Horizon Call of the Mountain, which is being co-developed by Guerrilla Games and Fire Sprite Games, the latter of which was acquired by PlayStation last September. No additional details were made available for Call of the Mountain as of yet, but Sony says the game is being built specifically for PSVR 2 and will open the doors for players to go deeper into the world of Horizon. While Sony did not reveal when the PSVR 2 will be available, rumors suggest that the company is targeting a holiday 2022 release.
Okay, so is anyone else really weird about them? So the price point for this is like $400, right? Is anyone else really weirded out that they're selling the PSVR 2, a $400 to $500 piece of equipment, that has to be plugged in to the other $400 to $500 piece of equipment, the PS5, in order for it to function? I'm a little fucking weird about this. Like,
I'm not, because that's like actually cheaper for the technology, because the Steam, oh god, what is it called? I always forget the name of all these.
No, it's not the Oculus. Vive. HTC Vive.
No, that's a different company, but the Steam has their own headset, and it's $1,000.
It's the HTC Vive.
No,
it's not the HTC Vive.
No,
I'm pretty. Listen,
the Index.
okay.
Kensey's saying the Index in chat. Thank you, Kensey.
The Index. Oh yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
But that is that. Look. So the Index is noted as the best VR headset out there right now. The Oculus.
It used to be the Vive. See?
I
knew I wasn't fucking making shit up, bro.
You're both right. Raven.
Okay.
That's fair. Continue, Devin.
So
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Go pee.
The Index is noted as the best headset out there on the market right now, and that thing is $1,000. So, and that has a 4K display panel, I'm pretty sure, within it.
Right.
They're going for 4K display panel on the PSVR 2, where every other headset on the market is 1080p at best.
So what you're getting at, you do you think that like the price point for VR, like isolated VR, is going to be $1,000, like right around that 1K?
Well,
like,
I'm saying what their price point is consumer friendly compared to the rest of the market,
Okay.
especially with all the technology that they're throwing into it. Especially if it's going to come with those controllers too, with haptic feedback. Especially if it's going to have a panel that supports 90 and 120 hertz at 4K. Like that's and with the field of view of 110 degrees, that's a wide field of view. Honestly,
it is.
So like technology wise, I think it's where it should be, and it's cheaper than most things. Like you can get an Oculus Quest for $300, but the quality isn't anywhere near what the PSVR 2. It's like half that.
Sure.
So it's definitely, I think it's on brand. So I don't think it's worth feeling weird about.
Yeah, that's fair. Ken say in the chat says the Vive is pretty awesome though. Until they get haptic feedback done right, VR isn't going to go too much further. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Ken say.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, and for VR to be really worth it, I feel like you need to have like that infinite like little like treadmill thing that you can run. That little like circle like treadmill that you can like run on and like run in place and stuff like that. Like, look. Gaming gets really expensive. That's why they have standard consoles. If you want to expand outside of that, you're going to spend a lot of money. And that's just with gaming, keeping up with technology, that just means things for gaming is going to be more expensive. Just like, how
until it's commonplace. Yeah,
exactly. It's just like, for the newer consoles, they adapted M.2 drives. That is an expensive hard drive, and they're accelerated M.2 drives, so you can only use certain ones. I.e., a 1 terabyte is $200.
Right.
So that's where we're at now. 6 to 8 years from now, I feel like that stuff is actually going to hit the consumer level market at that decent price point that people are going to want.
Yeah. So yeah, sure. All right. I think that's definitely fair. You've sold me, I guess, because for me it was just the worry of like, God, they're really making this expensive for a console nobody can fucking get. You know what I mean? Like that was.
I know it's because they want to be more exclusive than inclusive. You know what I'm saying?
You and your fucking anti-Sony shit, man. I can't.
No, the thing is, it's like I really love a lot of their products. I just don't like the decisions the higher ups make.
Yeah,
I get a vibe that like you're gonna run hands with Shuhei.
You get a vibe.
A vibe.
You get a vibe.
I got a vibe.
You get a vibe that I'm gonna run hands.
You're gonna run hands with Shuhei Yoshida, and he's gonna beat your ass. He's gonna throw a tissue on your face. He's gonna say, "Clean yourself up," and then you're never gonna get a PlayStation again.
I'll have my boy Phil Spencer fight him.
Oh my lord.
Oh man, I kind of want to get into the logistics of who would win between Shuhei Yoshida and Phil Spencer, but we'll get into it another day. Anyways, we won't put our hands on that, but we will put our hands on the deck. Let's go, everybody.
On the what?
On the dick, as my Kiwi fuck would say.
I got a nice big old dick for you.
Hands on Deck is our hands on segment where we talk a little bit about some games or movies or shows that we have watched or played recently. We try to pitch them to each other. We try to pitch them to you guys at home. We are running a little tight on time. We'll do one each that we want to talk about. Jenesy, I want to start with you. What? Raven, Jenesy, do you mind if we start with Raven since we haven't had Raven on in a while? Let's do it. Raven.
Me.
Go first. Let's have you go first. What have you been playing or watching? Great.
Raven said I wasn't told about this part.
Okay, so honestly, I just finished season 4 of Dragula.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So Dragula is a inclusive, diverse drag competition for alternative drag.
Oh, that sounds hype. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, there's 4 seasons. they do. I think there's a couple seasons on Netflix, and they're also on Shudder. So it is a Shudder original.
Oh, what? On Shudder? Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay.
So it is alternative drag, like where, you know, there's AFAB queens, there's kings, there's non-binary people, black, white, Asian, you name it. Like none of it is off limits. And it's just amazing to see some dope ass like queer artistry in a way that, hello, I know it's weird, but I tend to be alternative. I don't know if you could tell, but it definitely just kind of like fits this piece of me that I didn't know I needed until I saw it, and I was like, absolutely.
I'm 100% down because I have a very big weakness for reality garbage, and this sounds like not reality garbage, but is reality, and that works enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
really, really good. I think you would like it. The first season is a little tacky because, well, it's the first season.
Always,
but they've gotten progressively better. And they've already, I think, announced season 5. They just haven't announced like the contestants or anything. But like, unlike some other drag competitions, this just feels better overall.
Okay. I like that. You've got me fucking sold. That's for damn sure.
I love it.
I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. Jenesy, let's go to you. What have you been playing or watching?
I finally fucking watched The Witcher.
Whoa, where?
Yeah.
Whoa, you're like far away.
Your mic's like
Yeah. Did your mic like unplug?
Did
Or
it
switch
unplug?
over?
It did. It did unplug.
It did unplug. It's okay.
No?
It's okay. Now you just have to. Oh, I think it switched.
Yeah, there we go.
Switched.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're
it
good.
switched.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm a disaster. So
That's
hi,
okay.
I'm
We love
Jenesy
you.
Gabrielle. I'm a spicy mess.
A spicy mess works. Spicy mess works.
And
I like that.
I've been watching The Witcher.
Yes, you have, Jenesy. Oh my god, talk about it, please.
Yeah.
Please.
So I in December, I was like looking for a new thing to watch because I finished whatever the fuck I was fucking with at that point. And I was like, oh, The Witcher looks dope and it has Henry Cavill, but season 2 hadn't dropped yet. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to wait till season 2 comes out. And I did. And I watched it. And unsurprisingly, like every other bitch out in the universe, I love it. I'm on board. But if I'm going to sell anything to you, because you're probably watching The Witcher because I come to everything late.
Sure.
What you should watch if you haven't already is the like behind the scenes stuff from The Witcher. Netflix actually has a bunch of behind the scenes stuff on The Witcher, which is really cool. I fuck so hard with behind the scenes content. And they have one like it's like a I think like 30-45 minutes on season 1, and they have one for season 2, and then they have a whole series behind each episode of season 1.
Okay.
I'm so about that shit.
I haven't watched any of the
awesome.
behind the scenes stuff yet. I haven't watched
Neither have
any of it.
I.
Yeah.
It's so fun, especially because like what I love most about The Witcher is like the relationships in it. Like all of the elements of it, the lore is all super cool, but like the relationships and the like emotional chemistry between everybody is really cool. So getting to see each of like the cast members talk about their characters and then also their relationships with the other cast members, I think really adds a layer for me that's really fun.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Devin.
Also.
Oh, yes.
One thing I have to say before we go to Devin.
Yes, of course.
Unsurprisingly, Yennefer and Geralt just make my bisexual heart sing.
I like period. I cannot express enough how I'm just like, can I just be the chocolate filling between their two cookies? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I just like?
I love that.
I want to lick the sweat off both their butt cheeks so bad, so fucking bad. Like I would smash my dick with a fucking cinder block for a chance to just breathe in their farts. Are you kidding me? Like they're so perfect.
Dude,
they're so perfect.
The scene where they meet, what I wouldn't give to be one of the fucking extras naked in that room.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Like Jesse in chat says, I want Geralt's bathwater.
maybe he's selling it on Amazon or something.
Hey, let's go. He is the king of the nerds. I will give him that. Yeah, I'll give him that. Devin, what have you been playing or watching, baby?
Oh, dude. So I haven't done a lot of anything new this week. So I got a couple half ones.
Okay, let's go.
I finished It Takes Two.
Oh,
with
nice.
my partner,
Nice.
Sierra.
Okay. So, game of the year worthy to you or nay?
It was definitely a really good game. Like, I put it up there in the great category, but for me, it was not game of the year.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like, I understand why people would say that. It does kind of become an emotional game, but I feel like the way that it touches on emotion is actually cheesy. Mm-hmm. So personally,
fair. That's fair.
And I didn't feel the connection that a lot of other people talk about.
Yeah.
With it.
That's fair.
You know,
that's okay.
It's a platformer. It has a lot of fun things. It's got a lot of callbacks and references to other games, which was actually my favorite part. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of parts in it where it's like, oh my God, this is like Diablo now. Oh my God, this is like this.
It does do that a lot.
This
right?
is like Mario Kart, you know? Mm-hmm. And I like that aspect of the Easter eggs of the way that they loop that into it. Mm-hmm. And it's got really cool settings and skyboxes and stuff like that. And it's a very fluid game. So it is a good game, just not my game of the year because Guardians of the Galaxy had a better story.
There we go. That's fair. Okay. Yep. That's fair. All right. What's the other one?
My other half thing is I watched The Matrix Resurrections.
You mean The Notebook 2?
The Notebook 2, yeah. The Notebook 2. Yeah. So, semicolon, The Matrix.
yeah.
Let me just say, about maybe a third of the way through, me and my partner were already.
Yeah. You mean a third of the way through The Matrix, where they're talking about The Matrix and how they made The Matrix, and don't forget they made The Matrix. I don't know if you knew that this was a Matrix.
No,
movie.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
see, I know they had said it like 700 times to that point, but I had no idea.
Yeah, I forgot honestly.
I was so very conflicted with it because like there were parts of it that I was like, absolutely yes, love this, and then there were parts of it that I was like.
Yeah, I love how I love Devin. Choice. I love Devin even talking about it has him like
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like I really like the original 3. If they made this movie 12 years ago, would have been fine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
If they made this movie 12 years ago, it's like a hard like 6.5. Honestly,
I want to see. Yeah. I want to see the other because you already know the way that they ended it. They're planning on making more, and that's cool. Mm-hmm. I want to see what happens.
The Matrix.
Right?
The Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I thought one of my bigger issues was going to be Morpheus, and that wasn't at all because that was played very well.
Morpheus nailed it. He was so good.
Yeah, perfect. And the way that they did it too, and the way that they put it into the lore. Was perfect. And like because I had the same thought as you, but I forgot that actor's name. He's just been fucking killing it in everything he's been in.
I got you.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. I need to see him in more stuff. That's it.
Yeah. Like I was really, really, really happy because I think for me, it kind of just translated into like this newer version. Right. But he was almost quippier. Right. Mm-hmm. Like he was a product of that time. And I think it resonates a lot because, you know, in the 90s, early 2000s, like stoicism and like edginess was like the way to go. But I like that there was that like, you know, whimsy, that dark whimsy, if you will, within the new Morpheus. I really, really, really enjoyed that character. Well, and then, but the rest of the, like the premise of the story was just like,
yeah. But also,
I like
also
the lore
of
how he was created, though.
Just say that really quick. His name is Yahya Abdul Mateen II.
Love that.
And he, power, right? He did a great job of playing a young Morpheus because if you remember, like he's fresh into like what's going on, right? And so it makes sense that like him being younger, he's gonna have more quips. He's gonna be more like fast on the nail, and then grown up Morpheus, Lawrence Fishburne, is going to be more stoic and more like serious about it because he knows the repercussions of what's going on. It made sense. Like honestly, he was my favorite part of this movie. Outside of the nostalgia of seeing Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss's like chemistry, because they're hot. They're fucking hot, right? But like
together.
Goddamn. But outside of that, it's like Devin 100% agree. 6.5. Like it's a 6.5 ass movie for sure.
And one thing I wanted to say, what I could not stop saying during this movie.
The Matrix is a Matrix movie, right?
No, this was the first movie I watched, and I was like, "Oh damn, Keanu's getting old now."
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
no.
the first time I was like, "Baby,
Yeah.
you're no longer a vampire.
Yeah.
You lose your vampirism." Like,
Yeah, he's not immortal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
you really see it like right here, right
Mhm.
at his cheekbones now, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Mhm.
So
for now, he might not have gotten his human for the day that evening. So.
But I also honestly like I'm not saying that he's not aging because he is, but I also wonder if that was a choice. You know what I mean?
was
Yeah.
thinking that
Just
too.
based off of the way that the story is played because he's been
Oh,
out of it for so
That's
long.
true, huh?
I wonder if it's just if it was a choice.
yeah,
makeup
because it
thing.
is 20 years after the events
Yeah.
of the last.
And I
Matrix
feel like
movie.
if it was visible, it was probably a choice. Like that was probably a
Yeah.
costuming thing.
Yeah.
Also, it could be a ploy because people are catching on to him being a vampire.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
it could be a thing. And the Wachowski
For his
sisters are
safety.
like just genius with this stuff. Like they
Yeah,
are genius
yeah.
about this shit. So it
They-
does make
they-
sense.
I will say that the nuances in the movie were really good. But
Yeah.
the story in and of itself, like I get why they had to do that. I get why they had to do that, right? Because like it has been so long between the last movie and this one. But like, man, I did not sign up to
Man.
watch
I'm telling you.
fucking rom-com bullshit. I
know,
don't care.
I know. That's not what I wanted. That's
I
not what
want to
wanted,
see
man.
all this crazy like shit. So I don't know.
Ken say in the chat says, so he's Captain Jack Harkness. I like that. I like that. Jesse, I see Keanu and think either Bill and Ted or John Wick. 100%. Yeah, he's John Wick to me now. He's John Wick to me, and I like.
He's always
going
gonna be Neo to me. I think he's just
Larry-
always gonna be Neo.
Yeah.
Larry in the chat, we love you, Larry. Hello, our child. We love you. Welcome back. Welcome
Our
back.
child.
So I played with my PS5. Devin, yes, do it. Go
Hold on,
ahead.
I need
Do
do
you
it.
have
flex
a
alert.
PS5?
Yeah, flex
got
alert.
it, I got it.
Oh, no,
I
Raven got it.
wasn't
Raven got it. with my PS5.
9 flexes since he's got his PS5.
There you go. Yeah.
One week, 9 flexes.
It's been 1 week since I got a PS5.
Oh, well, here we go.
All right, that's 10. So I got a chance to play Astro's Playroom. So for anyone that doesn't know what that is the first
Name
game.
of my sex tape.
Yes.
Wait, what kind of game is it for Sony, Ernell? What kind of game is it?
The Matrix? It's the Matrix?
No. What kind of game is it, and what is it available on again, Ernell?
I'm not gonna let
What's it
you
for?
rack up my flex alert points, all right? I don't need this energy, okay? I don't need this energy.
He does it all on his own, Devin.
So Astro's Playroom is the first game that the PS5 gives you to introduce to you what the DualSense controller is capable of doing. What I can say first and foremost, it is a wildly fun experience because it is a really, really fun 3D platformer game. Like to the essence of like old school like Crash Bandicoot and just some of the best fucking platforming that I've played to date. Secondly, the DualSense controller is one of the coolest fucking experiences I've ever had playing a video game ever, especially in this game. The haptic feedback is just incredible. The adaptive triggers is one of the dopest experience, feeling the resistance in the triggers there. The haptic feedback in the controller itself feels really dope because as Astro's little like cute robot body is like trotting along, you can feel his footsteps in the controller like underneath your like fingers, and just like boop, 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 it like makes noises out of it. It's so cute, dude. It's so cute. But just like generally, like the way that they introduce the DualSense like capabilities in this game is just so dope. It's so dope because you do things like Astro will jump into this little monkey robot suit, and you have to climb these walls. And while you're doing it, just go ahead and give me a flex. Give me a flex. All right,
I got you.
You got me, Devin. Okay, thank you, baby. Let's go. With my PS5 controller, when you're controlling the monkey, you have to pull the controller and then tilt the controller to like get it to reach up to the next rock. You have to hold the trigger, turn it, click the controller, turn it, click the controller, turn it, and he's like climbing up the wall. And it's like a really dope experience because there's like a bunch of other things you can do. Like you have to blow into the butthole of the controller right here, which is like one of my favorite things to do outside of having a PS5. But there's parts where you have to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just rub that shit with your nose, guys.
Hold on.
Anyways, so yeah.
So I don't video games. So honestly, I could believe some crazy ass shit where you actually have to blow into the controller.
Yes.
Is that fake or is that real?
No, it's real. I was being dead serious
You're
about
lying
that.
to me.
I'm dead serious.
Can't.
I'm
you
dead
have
serious.
To blow into it.
You have to blow into the bottom of the controller, and it makes.
You see, listen, my mouth is better. It is worth more than blowing into a piece of fucking glorified plastic, my dude. Absolutely the fuck not.
Temple, and I will not let the PS5 controller disgrace me in this manner.
Got haptic feedback, and it's exclusive.
I also have a battery-operated boyfriend, and that's exclusive to my bedroom. So
It
thank
is,
you very much.
You're
I
right.
don't need all that.
You're right. You are right. You are right.
Yeah.
So there's parts in the game
Does it
where
also vibrate? Does your PS5 controller also vibrate?
Yes, it does. It vibrates a lot. It actually vibrates in multiple different specific spots. Yeah. It does. It really does. It really
it has a smell sensor.
Some kind of way, so
Genesy's so adorable.
So you bought a really weirdly shaped sex toy, is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gathering.
Potentially.
A really expensive one.
Potentially.
Too.
Well, he did sleep with it in his bed the first night he had it.
I did. Yeah. I also duct taped my fleshlight to it. Anyway, so it's the control.
All right.
The controller does. I hate this so much.
Did it come with that functionality? Like, did you really have to duct tape it, or did it come with a spot where you like click it in? Because if not, Sony, get on it. You're missing out on a market.
I'd like to call my lawyer. I plead the fifth on this one. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it does a lot of cool shit. It was a cool fucking experience. I'm really excited to do even more. I'm even more excited about blowing into the butthole of my controller even more. It's gonna be a damn good time. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna blow into the wrong butthole and it's just gonna fucking regurgitate that fucking air. I'm just saying.
Listen, although we are fucking about on this thing, it's a fucking cool thing. It's a cool thing. It has been dope. Sexually harassing my PS5 controller. It has been dope doing it, but it is better for more than just that. It does dope stuff. Please get a PS5. You will be pleased as a gamer, I promise you. Kensei says, "Well, I'll be in my bunk."
You'll be exclusive. You'll be exclusive as a gamer.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I have a spare PS5 controller. Call me .jpg. I know. Listen, this every time we're doing a GK podcast with us. Now we know. Now we know what this is going to be.
This much in like a month. This isn't okay for my health.
I love it. I love it so much. Everybody, we also love Devin. What are we going into, my guy?
The Gallows.
I'm so sorry for everyone watching and listening at home.
This is our headlining segment.
Yes. Today, everyone, for the Gallows, we are talking our favorite movies of 2021. On Tuesday, on our last episode, we talked our favorite games of 2021 individually, like what 3 games we thought were our favorites or the best of last year to us. Today, we are doing the same for the movies category. Genesy, I want to start with you, my love. What the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna do our third place movie first. We're gonna go one at a time. Then we'll come back, second round, one at a time, and then the movie of the year for the last time. Genesy, what was your third place favorite movie of last year?
Okay, this was really difficult because, as we know, I don't like ranking things. I don't like choosing favorites because I love everything. So it was really difficult for me. But my third place was In the Heights.
Woo! Anyways, continue.
My third place was In the Heights. I really did enjoy that.
Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah. And we watched it in theaters too, which was a really cool experience. Like that shit really did deserve to be seen on the big screen. It was, you could tell it was made for the big screen. It was like, it was a spectacle.
So why did that make third place for you?
That made third place for me. I'm not a huge musical person. Like there's a musical person, and I wouldn't say I'm there. I am a reformed theater kid, so I do have a place in my heart for musicals.
Sure.
But so it's kind of hard for me to give musicals a spot on my top 3, but like it really was such a well done film. The cast was amazing. The soundtrack was done by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and it was
King.
Beautiful.
King.
Beautiful. Yes. He had his own little cameo in it, which was really cute.
Ooh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and it was just like a really fun, beautiful story about like loving your community and your culture and how that can look like when you live somewhere that is far away from where you're originally from, right? So it is in large part an immigrant story, and it is in large part about like finding your community among people who are from where you're from, or maybe not, in a place where you all have like that shared experience of wanting to hold on to who you are. And it's mostly about community. I mean, it's really just a beautiful, beautiful story with beautiful songs about coming together and supporting each other, and
yeah,
it's dope.
Yeah.
Plus, it has a really pretty cast. They're all just beautiful.
Fuck yes.
We love
Fuck
that.
Yes.
We love that. We love eye candy.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Devin, what was your third place pick for your favorite movie of 2021?
I'm going to go with Dune.
Dune. Okay. All right. Tell the people at home, why is Dune third place for you? I will be right back.
So I knew nothing about Dune going into it. And for one, I just love the casting that they have for it, because Oscar Isaac is daddy. And I love Josh Brolin. I love Jason Momoa. Timothy Chalamet is okay.
I had a moment.
Same.
Zendaya, it was just a great cast.
Yeah.
The movie does have some slow pacing throughout it, but it is definitely a setup movie. They instead of the movie having, the first 30 minutes be all set up, this movie is all set up for what's to come in the next 2 installments, I believe is how they're doing it. So I'm really looking forward to how they expand on it. The visual effects were stunning, especially that they used a lot of puppetry involved and like real set building and stuff like that. And the ways that they emulated sinking sand and moving sand and all that stuff. Just really cool, like looking into all that. But just the imagery, it was definitely like an artsy movie. And I don't think a lot of people like really like latched onto that, because you saw a lot of people complaining about the pace of the movie. Yeah. And it was more about the vibe of what's going on. It was feeling the emotion of the characters without them really expressing it vocally.
People who complained about the pacing, because I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it, but like haven't watched the original fucking Dune movie. Okay, because the pacing on that was absolute trash.
Just awful.
And this is light years beyond that movie. This is great.
Yeah,
this is better than arguably some Star Wars stuff that we've gotten.
Period.
And
period. Yeah. Very well done.
And Star Wars was inspired off of Dune as well. So just a little bit of a check there. I'm excited to see what they do moving forward. Like I said, visually it looked great. The cast was on brand and perfect. I can't wait to see what they do in the next one, and that's why it was my third most exciting movie of the year.
Sick. Tight, dude. Raven, darling, what was your third place favorite movie of 2021?
Encanto.
Ooh, I haven't seen it yet.
Yes. Raven, why is Encanto your third favorite movie of last year?
It really was just a very heartwarming story, and like it hits on a lot of things, right? Like you have representation, because there's a lot of Latinx families that don't always have the same skin tones and things like that. So to see like Afro-Latino people
goddamn right
be seen is amazing. Just to see the diversity, just to see how other cultures are really like big into family, and how there's the relationships that we have with ourselves given any situation that we find ourselves in, and then how that situation branches out into how we interact with others. And like there was just a lot of complexity to the story. The animation was gorgeous, the music was fun, like it was just chef's kiss, because it really does bring forth and challenge, you know, the stereotype of being somebody who is gifted or not gifted, or this or not this. So it really forces you as the viewer to really look into that perspective of being, you know, normal or othered in a scenario where everybody else is very similar, which I resonate with. So I loved it. I thought it was just beautifully done. Disney has really been doing amazing work with very diverse stories, and I'm really excited to see what else comes out of it.
Period. Yeah, 100%. 100%. They've been nailing it. My third round pick is also going to be Dune. This movie was just a fucking visual all you can fuck buffet, like we talked about in our review for it. It was just a stunning movie with stunning writing, stunning production, just overall, like the way that they handle everything visually in this movie is just amazing. The writing was done in a way that paid homage to the originals, that paid homage to the books. The casting, oh my god, every single actor in this movie just fucking nailed it. My big thing in going into this conversation was really like, which movies of last year could I just like not stop thinking about? I watched Dune 6 times. Like I have to say that like it deserves to be in my top 3, 100%, because like it was just done so damn well, right? Like, oh god, dude, it's so good. It's so good.
Why do I feel like our lists are going to be exactly the same?
I don't think so. I don't think
they're not. I purposely didn't put a few on my list because I wanted it to be a little bit different.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You know, we all know how I feel about Dune and the Eternals and all that, so I didn't feel the need to put them on there.
Also too, just like looking back on our review as well, Jenesy did like Dune, but it didn't sound like Dune was Jenesy's favorite movie. So it's like
it wasn't.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It didn't make my top 3.
I'm talking about Ernell and I specifically.
Oh yeah, that checks out.
Maybe Jenesy.
Yeah. My short list though has both Encanto and Dune on it, so just so you know, short list.
Jenesy, what was your second favorite movie of 2021?
So my second was actually between, I'd say probably Encanto and the one that I chose, which is Luca.
Oh, Luca's good. Luca is good.
Luca's good.
Silencio, Bruno.
Luca was so good, and I felt like it was done very well artistically, not just in terms of the animation, but in terms of like storyline. I feel like Disney really hit the nail on the head with like having this underlying story of chosen family, without using any of those words, like to the point where like I left and one of the most Googled things about Luca was, is Luca gay?
I love that. I love that.
And the answer was probably.
And it was really interesting because the director of that movie actually did talk about that when it was released and was saying, you know, that was something that like, basically it was one of those things where like when actors play like bisexual characters and they're like, well, I play the characters bisexual, but like I wasn't told in the script that they're bisexual, like the main chick from The Good Place. That's basically what the director was saying. He was basically like, well, Disney didn't give me the okay to say that he's gay, but he's gay.
Yeah.
Is what it read as.
All but confirmed. Right.
All but confirmed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you know, whether or not he is gay or not, it was just a really beautiful story about like finding family, finding people with shared experiences as you, and making your own way in the world. And it was just so cute. It was just so cute. He's this little mermaid boy.
It's a really cute
boy.
Yeah. It crushed me a couple of times for sure. For sure. That was a fucking sad one.
I have to watch that because it's been on my list and I have not watched
it's
it
good,
yet.
Raven. It's good. I'm
It's
telling
really
you.
cute.
And the kids will love it. The kids will love it. I'm telling you. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
really
fun.
cute.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Devin, what was your second favorite movie of 2021?
Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings.
Good choice, my friend. Good
Yeah.
choice, my friend.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why did you pick that for your second?
It was such a breakaway from the regular Marvel formula in a sense. And it was more of a high fantasy kung fu epic than it was more of a superhero movie.
Goddamn, right?
And I am a sucker for those. I used to watch all the Ip Man and Ong Bak movies and stuff like that.
Let's go. Yep.
And so, they had a lot of the choreographers from a lot of those movies involved in this. And so it was really cool seeing a lot of that all translated into the movie. And also it was just a really good story and it was extremely entertaining. Or I love the karaoke parts. I love the karaoke parts.
Yeah.
I was trying to make a reference to that. Yeah. No, it just set the stage for like a different tone, which is what we've seen from a lot of the other content leading up to it, on Disney Plus and stuff like that. Sure. So we're seeing a different direction of Marvel. And that was, I would say that specifically was the highlight of, this is getting really good.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be bad. This is going to be really good, actually, after the Infinity Saga, So it is just, and also the level of representation in that movie through the fucking roof. It did such a big thing for any Asian American actor out there in the market that's been trying to make it. I mean, Simu Liu, he got that part just tweeting out to Disney. It's like, yo, let's do this. Yeah. Let's do this. Come on.
It's lit,
why
dude.
not?
It's lit, dude. Like we need it, right? We need more Shang-Chi's, we need more Black Panthers. We need all of it. We need all of it. Give us that culture representation.
And guess
please.
what?
What's up?
As much as like a decent portion of the Marvel fan base sucks, Marvel has an amazing amount of characters that they can pull in to show diversity.
Yes, they do.
Within the industry.
And they really started nailing in Eternals, I'll tell you that. They really started nailing Eternals. God damn.
Not only that, but recently with Hawkeye, with Echo.
Echo is, oh my God, it's so good. Raven.
Yeah.
What was your second favorite movie of 2021?
Candyman.
Really?
That is good.
Oh,
that is a good
let's
movie.
go. Okay, why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I think it kind of, I'm always a sucker for representing society in an artistic way.
Yeah.
And I think this rendition of the Candyman did just that, right? Because it goes through all the traumatic stories of like Black men being mistreated by white people.
Yes.
And how that trauma becomes generational. And how, then at that point, Black people are relying on folklore that they've created within their communities. So to see kind of like the torch passed from one to another, when I tell you I had chills, baby, like I lived.
Yeah,
I lived because not only was I watching a horror movie, right? But it was psychological. It was cerebral. Like you really had to break down what was going on and why. And like it did it in a way that was not going to allow you to turn a blind eye to the narrative.
Right. Now, Yaya is the main character in that one, isn't he? From Yaya from Matrix, the guy who plays Morpheus.
I think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's Candyman in
yeah,
this,
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even more powerful. Yep, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So it was amazing. It was amazing because we don't often see Black folk depicted in horror movies in such a brilliant light.
Like a not throwaway sort of way, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it was sheer Black horror excellence, and I'm all here for it.
Now, do you feel like it paid like a good like respects to the original? Like, do you think like
absolutely,
it nailed it? Yeah, okay,
absolutely. Okay. I think the way that they like brought in the original Candyman to kind of pass the torch.
Okay.
I'm getting chills talking about it, because like it is not just a horror movie for me, because it really is a narrative of society. It is hyperbolized, but it is a narrative of society. So I identify with that, right? I identify with the feeling of being or feeling so helpless because of my skin tone that I would love to just be able to lash out, and I can't do that, right? So it just the movie itself really struck a chord with me. And I watched it about 3 or 4 times as well. And I was just like, this is chef's kiss.
I'm so glad you're selling all this, because I haven't watched it yet. And like I've been hesitant because I saw a lot of mixed like thoughts on it. You saying this makes me feel so much better about it. Like I'm gonna go fucking watch it as soon as possible.
I would recommend it, because obviously like it is a new story with an older myth, but you'll have to watch it.
It's good. It's very good.
The people, I'm telling you, the people who are like, oh no, this sucks, it's not like the old one, aren't really understanding the message behind it.
The overarching theme of like what's going on.
They're not getting the subtleties, they're not getting the nuances that the story is depicting.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Those are the same people who thought Dune sucked. So.
Oh yeah, fuck those people. You know what I'm saying? Fuck those people. You know what I mean? Fuck the Dune sucks people. My second place is going to be a movie that came out of nowhere for me, and Devin knows that I talked about this. But this movie is called Stillwater, and this is a Matt Damon movie where he plays as a father whose daughter went on a study abroad trip to France and was arrested for murder. A murder that she is saying she did not commit. And so now, a few times a year, he travels to France from Texas to go visit his daughter in jail, to help like carry this case along and be there to support her. But she is still adamant that she did not do it, and hands him a letter that says, hey, give this to my lawyer. This explains what actually happened that night. The lawyer is not interested in figuring it out, so he decides to go figure it out him fucking self.
Revenge films.
It is not an action movie, surprisingly. It is a passionate story about a father who's trying to help his daughter, even though he's powerless in this other country. It is also slightly a romance story, because he falls in love with someone after his like divorce with his wife and all this other shit. He falls in love with someone in France and gets attached to his new girlfriend, his new waifu's daughter. And there is a number of moments in this movie that had me open mouth sobbing, just screaming into my pillow with how fucking heartbreaking. God, there's a part in this movie, and if you guys watch it, there's a part that's going to just tear your fucking soul out of your ass.
Jokes on you, I don't have a soul.
Right. If you had one, it would be removed. Devin, you were saying so?
So this is based on a
actual real life story, right?
Yeah, from a woman from Seattle.
Oh shit.
Oh, Morbid with the sub. Thank you, Morbid. We love you, dude. Oh my god. Thank you so much.
We love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Devin's looking up the info on it. Yeah, it is based off. It obviously it's a little dramatized, but it is based off of a real life story. And this woman in Seattle was the one that got arrested, right? Like she was
Amanda. It was so the original story was about Amanda Knox, who was convicted of murder in Italy, and from Seattle, and she was over there in a college.
It might have actually been Italy. It's been a while since I watched. It might have been in Italy.
Yeah,
the movie.
Yeah. So she is not being held to custody or convicted or anything like that. But yeah. So, and she was she was being charged with murdering her roommate.
Yes, it's her a study abroad roommate that she was given, and the roommate got killed, and the friend of the roommate blamed her because she was there, and a whole bunch of stuff spiraled out of control. It is a really good story.
There was like a a recent boyfriend or something like that. There's a whole documentary on it.
They get into it in the movie. It's tight. Like honestly, I really highly suggest giving it a shot. It's gonna leave you feeling some kind of way. Like I said, I'm basing this off of movies that I just could not stop thinking about for a while. This was one of them. I like legitimately thought about this movie for weeks after I watched it. It's very, very good. Jenesy, guys, it is our last round here. Our favorite movie of 2021. Jenesy Gabrielle, what was your favorite movie of last year?
So when I was trying to narrow down what my favorite movie was, I really had to think about like, what could I not stop watching? What could I not stop thinking about?
Goddamn right.
What could I not stop talking about?
Let's go.
What did everything else this past year got put in relation to this movie? And for me, that is the All Too Well short film written and directed by Taylor Swift, starring Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien.
That is not what I thought you were going to pick. Jenesy, why was that your favorite movie of last year? Let's hear it.
So from the day that it was announced, I was like hyperventilating like every night before, like she announced it like a week before she was going to drop it. And I was like, another night without this film, another night without this film.
Oh my God.
It was the anticipation leading up to like the week between was like too much for me to handle. And then it dropped and it was so good especially because like that album as a whole was just something that so easily could have been like built up in my mind that when it came out, it would have been so disappointing. You know what I mean? Sure. That short film did not disappoint. She did. She actually had it filmed and directed it in a way so that it can be nominated in the short film category. For awards this year. So it actually is like categorized as a short film. It is not a music video. And the way that it was done was like so beautiful because obviously most of it is the song. But just Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien acted the shit out of that fucking short film. And there's this whole like 5-minute stretch where they were unscripted. They were just left with like a few points like of like the energy that she wanted in the dialogue. And they went off and had this whole thing where he's gaslighting the shit out of her. And she is just like, you can just tell she's like so defeated. And like, it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. It is like just a really powerful short film set to a song that is also really powerful. So it has a lot going on visually, emotionally, auditorily. Beautiful. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
I love you so much. Yeah, that's so on brand for you. I love it. Devin, what was your favorite movie of 2021?
You already know.
Yes, I do. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Say it.
And I'm a basic bitch for this, but it's Spider-Man.
Let's go! I'll let you talk on it. This is also my favorite movie of last year.
My Lord.
We're on the same page here. Devin, talk about it, baby. I'll talk about it after.
I'll talk about it a little bit. If you are at all a Marvel fan and you have grown up watching Marvel movies over the last 20 years, this movie is for you.
God damn, isn't it?
And what a wild return to form for Spider-Man. And that movie is just fun from start to finish. Has hilarious parts. And Doctor Strange is a dick.
Benny Cum. Benny Cum. Yeah, he's out here doing God damn.
Daddy.
Yeah. Right.
We can talk more on this here in a second.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. We will definitely be getting into it. We will. Raven, what was your favorite movie of 2021?
The Harder They Fall.
That movie is fucking sick. Idris Elba knocks it out of the park.
God damn, fucking daddies everywhere, mommies everywhere. God damn, let's go.
That movie is amazing.
So good. So fucking good. That once, and I watched that recently, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as I watched it, I was fucking sold. I could not stop talking about it. I could not stop thinking about it. And the fact that I did not see nearly as many people talking about it was fucking irritating to me because, again, here we go. Sheer black excellence. Okay. Like you are doing things that are reserved for white people or colonizers and killing it.
Killing it. Slaying it.
Black Outlaws, absolutely. Music, dope.
Yep.
Absolutely. You had Idris Elba. You had Jonathan Majors.
Goddamn.
You had Regina King. You had Zazie What's Her Nuts, who played fucking Domino in
Zazie Beetz.
Deadpool.
Yep. Let's go.
Thank you.
I got you.
The cast was beautiful.
Woo.
Like you fell in love with these characters, even if they weren't necessarily like the good guys, right? It just, the storytelling elements were fantastic. Like you knew there was going to be a twist, but you didn't know what the twist was going to be. And when they fucking ripped that fucking tablecloth off, I was a mess. I was ugly crying alone in the VIP that is my bedroom because my partner was sleeping. And I'm just like holding on to my pillow. I'm like, like,
yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it so fucking much. I loved it so much.
It's so good. It's so good. God damn.
It's a great movie. One of my favorite things is how they pulled a bunch of different African American outlaws from like different time periods and kind of put them all together into that movie. That was like one of my favorite things about it.
Yes, and they did say they're like this is a fabricated story, but these people were real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just like that just adds a whole nother layer of like joy for me, right? Because representation fucking matters. It matters.
It sure do. It sure
and
fucking
so
does. God damn.
Only now are we starting to see, predominantly white genres of film being done magically by melanated folk. Okay, I'm just saying it's magic, baby. I'm telling you right now, if you have not watched it, you need to, and if you do not watch it, we cannot be friends.
100%. I big time agree. If you have not watched it,
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but you totally just sold me, and it's gonna happen. So
Devin, what's up?
Earlier, we touched on the fact that Netflix either does shit completely wrong or they knock it out of the park. This is, in fact, a case of them knocking it out of the park.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Fucking nailed that.
I cannot get over it, and I will wax poetic about it until I'm blue in the face because it really was a very groundbreaking movie, and it did not get the attention that it deserves.
Fantastic movie. It's really good, and it's action packed too.
It is. It is
in the best ways. Best ways. It's not like cheesy bad, like in that kind of way. It was like it felt like they literally said, "Hey, white people have been doing cowboy westerns. Let's do it better." And they did.
Yeah,
and they
because the violence is not needless.
Yeah.
Right. The violence is not. It's not needless. Right? Like there's not needless bloodshed. And I know that sounds funny, but it's like, it's a gory film, but like every death makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It all fits in the greater like span of the story, right? Like it's necessary for the story.
And the banter is amazing.
Oh my
Top tier.
I know. It's
top
so
tier.
good.
Even
it's so
between
good.
people who are rivals. Even between people who are rivals, because like I'm not gonna say too much, but like there's two people who are supposedly the fastest shot in the West or whatever, and the way that like one of them is just banters, and then the other one's like, you talk too damn much, and just walks away. Like
I love it so much.
Good.
I love it so much.
Good.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, okay. Devin, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. My guy.
It's so good.
I have to say, I've seen this movie 4 times already, and every time has been better than the last. I have not been able to stop thinking about this movie in any way, shape, or form. Even as we talk about it now, I feel myself want to just tears. because this movie was everything my little boy self had wanted as a kid. It is everything I wanted as a Marvel fan as an adult. This and you know what? It's just a good movie. It's just a good movie. And that's when the MCU is at its best, is not when it's just trying to be a good superhero movie, but when it is just a good movie.
I.e. Shang-Chi as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man specifically is some sort of astral, ethereal fucking experience that I don't even know how to put into complete words to this day. How this movie was as good as it fucking is. Because it just is. It just fucking is, dude. Devin, I don't know if you had any more to add to that, but like, God damn, dude. Like, just slap me in the fucking face of this fucking shit.
So Jenesy, Ernell, and I, and our partners, we went and saw this movie together. I was legit screaming in the theater.
We were losing our shit this whole movie.
Were.
Now, before we dive in too far, Raven has not seen Spider-Man yet.
I'm not spoiling anything.
We won't spoil it.
I was just going to say, there's not a lot else I can say without spoiling parts of this movie, because there are all just huge points of this movie that would just be killing it spoiler wise for you.
Yeah.
You
need to see this fucking movie.
It's a ride. It's a ride.
It's on my list of things to do. It really is. I have so much to catch up on.
It's just a roller coaster that doesn't stop, but it's a roller coaster that isn't too much, and it's just a fun joyride all the way through.
I just like the movie is like 2 hours and 38 minutes long, and it feels like an hour 45.
I didn't even go to the bathroom.
Not a single time
move.
did I think about getting up for a refill. Like, think about going to the bathroom. Did I think about like, this is a little slow? Every beat of this movie felt right. It was well paced. It moved into the next part beautifully. There's just so many things about this movie that just made it the just next level experience, not just as a superhero fan, a Marvel fan, but just as a movie fan, like someone who genuinely enjoys a good entertainment experience. This movie had fucking everything. And I like, not only is it like my favorite movie of last year, it's honestly like one of my favorite movie experiences of my entire life. Like,
I love that.
It was just me and Devin were losing our shit. Like, we had to sit separately from Jenesy, Naomi, and Jenesy's brother, and like all of us. Our theater was so much fun. Like, Jenesy could hear us, they could hear us.
I could hear them. Yeah, which was nice, because it was like weird to be away from them. Like, we were like 10 feet apart from each other, but it was weird watching a movie with Ernell not right next to me, being like, little brothel on the prairie,
And Jenesy still heard me with my commentary, because I was losing my fucking mind over this damn movie the entire time, dude. And me and Devin were like, every 5 minutes, like, like freaking out, like we were children again, dude.
At one point, I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, it's just,
and like the whole movie theater was like screaming and clapping and together, which is
I love that.
It's the best.
That is the energy. I love that.
Because it's like, go ahead, Devin. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that, and that's one of my favorite thing about like good Marvel movies is that energy on that opening week when everybody is seeing it for the first time.
Yep.
People are clapping when cool things happen at the end of the movie. People clap, you know.
It's just an unreal experience. That's literally what I was gonna say. Is like the opening night Marvel movie thing is it's something that can't be explained. It can't be explained. It is just one of the best experiences, point blank, ever. Period. Ever. Like
Yeah.
Dune doesn't get that hype.
No.
In theaters.
No.
You know
Nobody
what I mean?
gets that hype.
No.
I would actually say the only thing that would get comparable hype, honestly, is anything released by Taylor Swift, because the All Too Well short film literally had okay.
Well, no, if you think about the people that don't see that, though.
No, I'm not laughing to like pass judgment. I'm laughing because I think it's adorable.
Yes.
I just want to clarify.
Yes.
Literally, the day that came out, clubs were streaming the All Too Well short film in the club, like with hundreds of women being like, "Fuck Jake Gyllenhaal," all together, like being in the club watching the All Too Well short film. Like that is like the only thing I think that gets like similar hype is like Marvel. Honestly, Naomi watches me watch Marvel films and she's like, "I love it because you treat it like a Harry Styles or Taylor Swift release." And I'm like, yeah, these are all on the same level. And they're the only things that get that kind of like dedication is being a Marvel fan, being a Taylor Swift fan. And honestly, I would put being a Larry Stylinson stan before just Harry Styles, because Larry stans are unparalleled.
I love you.
There's also the Star Wars releases. I feel like they get that hype.
Those
too.
get a pretty big hype.
It's still kind of a different vibe, though. It's still kind of a different vibe.
It's like, a gatekeepy vibe. It's a neck breathing amoeba vibe.
It sucks because I like Star Wars too.
Same.
Well, and it's weird. It's weird because the last I didn't realize this until I went to the last like Star Wars opening night that I went to. Like Marvel's very like, let's get fucking hype, like let's go, like levels of vibes. Where Star Wars is like, shh, and everyone's just kind of like,
everybody's
chill,
very serious
because we're trying to pay attention to this because it's a very high political ass like theme here, and it's different. But the overabundant like awe of the movie itself is still the same. They're just handled differently. And that's why I'm 100% here for Marvel opening night every single damn time.
Yeah.
Every single damn time.
100%.
Ladies, gentlemen, thadies, thens, hello. We are officially done with the show. This is a damn good time. This is great. We got our favorite movies in. We made it through without just letting this week absolute chaos. It got a little messy there for a second. Checking our Discord here. It looks like we were on the spot. We killed it today, guys. That's perfect. That's what we like to see. Our schedule for next week, y'all. Tuesday, we have another episode of the Good Kraken podcast. We are talking what is the greatest game ever made. That's going to be a fun conversation. I'm so ready for it. Wednesday, we have another Ocean Shrine story time with yours truly. I'm going to be playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart as per our fan audience votes for my first official full PS5 experience. That's what we're playing on Wednesday. Next Thursday,
we got it. All right, perfect.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
I've gained 5 flexes in this one episode. God damn it. Next Thursday, we have another live recording of the Shipwreck Show. You can catch that over on our Patreon, patreon.com/Good Show. Devin's dropping that in the chat for all of you live viewers here. If you want to watch that live, that is exclusive to our patrons. Go check that out over there. If not, it will be live the following Sunday for public. On Friday, we are doing another episode of Splash Damage. That is our party game multiplayer rundown. And that night, we are playing Prop Night. And that is going to be so much damn fun. I am so excited for it.
I'm excited. It's better than that trash shit that we were trying to play yesterday.
Yeah, I'm stuck in that game.
God damn. I am so upset about it. Next Saturday, final day of the week, we will be doing another Good Kraken podcast where we will be talking Scream review. It's going to be so dope. It's gonna be so dope. It might not be though. The movie itself might not be. We'll see.
If I can get out there. I don't know if I'll be able to make it out for that movie. Unfortunately,
we'll figure it out, baby. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure out some magic for you. Okay, even if we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Please, guys, let us know on the comments below this on Twitter. At us. Talk to us, comment to our stuff. Yeah. Please let us know what your favorite movie of 2021 was. We love to hear from you guys. We love to have those conversations. In the meantime, y'all, this has been the Good Kraken podcast. Your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you enjoyed the show, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenshow, where you can submit questions and topics to the show. You get exclusive post-show content, and you have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. We have a post show to go record, but until next time, my friends, be good to each other. Bye.
Bye.